in 2 years, how much have you spent on Richard?
You know this new excitement of getting a foreign breed?
Yeah,
I think people don't talk about that thing a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, when you get new dog, you go feel like say, this dog, I go spoil this dog. There was time we used to buy him chicken. And I cannot be feeding you chicken every day of your life.
Yeah.
Male dogs don't feed, you raise their legs.
Yeah.
Female dogs don't feed, you just bend.
All right. So, can you tell us a few things about your pets, their name?
Okay. Starting with this brown one, this is a guy. His name is Richard. Then this is my baby girl, Jade. I just got her 4 months back.
Okay.
Yeah. Normally, I don't like dogs. I don't like this breed of dogs. Okay. I don't like furry breeds because I'm normally allergic to furry breeds. So I mistakenly got this one. I got this one because somebody wanted to sell the dog, and the person was like, need of money. You understand? So I just paid and collected it. So when I got it, my whole family members just fell in love with the dog. You understand? So me too, I also fell in love. Normally, I don't like this breed. First of all, they don't grow big. This is the highest size. Some grow fatter, have shorter nose, but they never grow bigger than this. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I just said, okay, I don't have a choice. Let me just like take care of the boy, and I fell in love with the boy too. I've been looking forward to meet the dog, but most of the offers I usually used to get were low.
Yeah.
Because this breed now goes for like 400, 500 per pop now. But back then it was like 250. 250 if you get a good deal, 300. Do you understand? So I was looking for somebody that I would just meet. I had a clone male, so I would just meet and get a puppy, like a female puppy. But then everybody was giving me, they would say they'll give me 100k, they'll not give me puppy. Some would say they'll give me one puppy, they'll not give me. Like the deals were not just good.
Yeah.
So luckily for me, one day I'll just play, I just let me go on GIG, and I've been looking for a black colored chow chow. And I spoke to one of my bro. The guy told me 700k. I told him I cannot pay 700k for chow chow. I have chow chow now. How much did I buy chow chow? How many years ago? 250. How much like chow chow now? 700. And the guy told me that's the last he could find in Abuja. And luckily for me, I went to GIG. I was just scrolling through GIG and I saw distress seal chow chow. I said I don't even have the money. I bought this chow chow for 400. I don't even have the money.
Wow.
Just gathered me. I just go pick the chow chow. Just bought one of a few things just to start up.
You got this on 250?
Yes, I got this 400.
400. So that's
a space of 1 year plus, 1 year 7 months.
So that's 650k on these two dogs.
Yes.
Just getting there.
Yeah, just getting there.
I can only imagine what it will look like when it comes to how much you've spent for maintenance and all. What is it like when it comes to maintenance, healthcare, feeding? What is it like?
So there's an advantage being a vet.
Yeah.
Yes, obviously. An advantage.
Oh, you didn't mention that you're a vet.
Yeah, sorry, I'm a vet. So there's an advantage being a vet. When it comes to health, I got that one covered. I've never really had any serious medical issue with this one because I keep the vaccination up to date, the warming up to date. Yeah. And one thing with furry breeds, the major issue they normally have is ectoparasites. Yeah. Yeah. So when I first got this one, I used to use fipronil. Have you heard of fipronil?
Yeah.
Fipronil, but it was not working, or it was not as effective as I wanted it to be. So I then went for a different route. I tried Iva, but even from practice before we left school, Iva was not really a drug that will give you total, give you the total expectation that you want from ectoparasites and treatment. Treatment, yes. So I heard of this drug called Bravecto. Yeah, Bravecto. Very expensive but effective. So this dog, I've given this dog in the 1 year 7 months, I've been 1 year 8 months. I've given him I think 2. I've never had any tick problem. Not even tick. And when you have dogs that you keep inside the house, it's very, very important to make sure that they don't have all these ectoparasites because they can also, they could also infest humans. So I've given him 2. I've given her just 1. Okay. So I've given him 2, so it helps. Food, I think that is the major issue. It's maintenance. If his health is covered because I have basically most of the drugs I need. And that's why I don't give my dogs bones like that. Yeah. If you tell a layman now that you're not supposed to feed your pets
especially dogs with bones.
Yes, if you're not supposed to feed your pets, dogs especially with bones, they will start arguing with you. That bone, they used to give their dog bone. But from the experience I've had with this guy, I gave him bone. I think he was around that kind 8 months. He was big. He has been this size for a long time, and he's very picky with food, like very, very picky. So I think we give him bones. Not me, my parents, because he's always like, long throat. When indoor dogs, if you're eating, they're always going to be around you. Yes. So he was begging, and they gave him bone, and he ate the bone, and he was just pooing, and inside his poo you'll be seeing streams of blood. Yeah. So I just figured that he probably had injured himself somewhere in his GIT that is causing the blood. First of all, my parents were first scared, and I was like, what did you feed him? They were first telling me they did not give him bone. I asked them, if this is happening, he's not sick, he's not having fever, he still has appetite. It's not like there's any specific thing wrong with him. And then I told me, okay, yes, that they gave him some bone, but did not think it was going to be a problem. It's chicken bone. And I said, but I've told you guys before, normally bone is not good. If you must give dogs bone, I just feel like it depends. If it's a big breed, like you can give them bones because they have the mandible and the teeth to like crush them very well effectively. The close to be with hairs to the they have the teeth to like crush it effectively and eat it. So, but these ones, they're not more of tear, not crushing. I gave him for the next 3 months when he was with me. I was feeding him just canned food. Okay. Then after like 3 months, I bought dry food for him. So, but he did not like the dry food. So what we had to do is to start mixing the wet food with the dry food. If you are with this kind of dog, you don't need to spend so much on food per se. Okay. And the truth is that, in as much as they also say we should not feed dogs human food, dogs like human food more than
like rice,
spice. They like the smell. You know how sensitive dogs' nose are. Yeah. So I think that's one of the things that make them always do that thing they call longer throats. Now I don't know about other dog owners, but I believe that from my research or from my study, from feeding my dog, I feel like dry foods that we feed cables, that we feed dogs, it takes a longer time to digest than the normal rice or normal human food or the wet food that we give dogs. I don't know if it's for everybody, and I don't know about bigger breeds because I've not handled bigger breeds or I've not lived with bigger breeds. Like if I feed my dogs now with cables, let's say I mix it with wet food, this big one I can give him 15 hours without him having to go to the toilet, and he's good. This small one, I can give her 7 hours safe.
That's interesting.
Yes. Normally, when she started eating it, first of all, she used to normally go to toilets like 3 times a day. I'll take her in the morning, early in the morning, because not how I teach my dogs not to poo. Normally, I discipline my dogs. Oh, I've not gotten to that part, but she poos like 3 times when we started, like when she was still small. Do you understand? But now, the way I feed her, she can pull like, if I'm give or take once, but that once she'll pull like 4 times. That once I take her for a walk, she'll pull like 4 times. So, sorry, this way.
So I don't enter my eye.
This is my first experience with the female chow chow. Him, even if he wants to poo, he will go and hide. If he wants to defecate, but he does not want to defecate where people are going to see him, except he does not have a choice. Like let's say you're walking him now, and he's pressed, and he just has to poo, and he'll poo. But once you leave him now to go and like enjoy himself, he'll go and hide in a bush or somewhere or the back of the house and poo. That's how he has always lived his life. Do you understand? So raising him and teaching him how to potty poo, how did they say that thing? To poo outside was easy. If he's inside the house, but he will not want to poo inside the house. He will want to go outside to go and poo, and so that way people will not see him. Or he wants to hide at the back of the cushion to poo. So when I observed that kind of person he is, it was just easy. If he does it in a place that he's not supposed to do it, you caution him. You spank him on his nose. You tell him. You bring his nose close to what he did. You spank him. Make sure that he knows what he's doing is not good.
That even brings me to that question of how do you discipline your dogs? Because sometimes pets can be very stubborn, and they will test your patience. They will irritate you.
I told you maybe he's pressed things and I'm not allowed to.
Yeah. So how do you discipline your dogs?
Now, first of all, what they tell us when you buy a chow chow, that if you buy the chow chow, that is how you beat the chow chow. You bring the chow chow's nose and you beat the chow chow here on the nose. Okay. You take the nose close to what he did. Let's say he pulls now. Yeah. You bring his nose very close and you spank him on his nose. Okay. So I don't know. I've tried it. It probably works. It probably doesn't work. But if they fuck up, they know me when I'm angry. That's it. Dogs at the same time can sense your countenance. Yes, they can tell when you're sad, when you're not happy. I don't know how they do it, but it's just like a thing that dogs know how to do. So when you're angry, they know. That saying that dog is man's best friend is actually true. Your dogs, it depends on it. Okay, let's say another thing is that it depends on what you buy your dog for. If you buy your dog for security purposes, there's a possibility that you will not have that relationship with your dog. Do you understand?
Yeah.
If you buy a dog for pet purposes, there's a possibility you will definitely have that relationship with your dog.
Yeah.
It depends on your close relationship or your close attention to their character, your close communication with them. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Like when I get my dogs newly, but I must take them on walks. It's just constant. It's the way I train them that they should know that this is house, this is indoors, this is outdoors. This is where you can poo, this is where you can pee, this is where you can poo, this is where you can pee. Male dogs now, they mark territory. It's an anointing, but it's what they just do.
Okay.
She doesn't do that. If I leave this guy now, let me give you a glimpse of what he will do. First thing he will do, because there are dogs around this area, he will go and start marking territory in everywhere they pee. Nothing concerns her, she just wants to play. He has been doing this since he was small. Even if you leave him in the compound, he will mark territory. If she pees somewhere, he will go and pee there. Just to mark it that, okay, this is my spot. Nobody gets this place. Do you understand? Now, if he's a security dog, I don't think you'll be able to know these kind of things now. Aside being a vet, though, this is just a random thing as a dog owner that you will know. Like, if he's a security dog, nothing concern you put him inside the cage. If he's nighttime, you release him outside to come and do his work. If it's not nighttime, you put him back inside. So I just feel like these are the differences between some reasons why you buy a dog. Like, if you buy a dog for security purposes, if you buy a dog for pet purposes, like companion, for companionship. Now, me, I did not buy my own for companionship. I bought my own because I just somebody wanted to sell the dog, and I just decided to buy it. But now I've fallen in love with the dog, and the dog now is my companion. Like, it's my body. This is my G. Although we fight, but the love is real.
How do you guys reconcile after a fight? And then can you just maybe shed light on one or two scenarios that happened and you guys had to reconcile after a fight?
Like parents and children now. Where your papa go flog you, your mama go flog you. Normal now. And then when they want to apologize, they first use food or gifts. Now for dogs, it's not gift. It's definitely food.
Yeah.
I like this dog because he doesn't keep grudge. Yes. There are dogs that keep grudge. Yes, there are dogs. I had a family friend. The dog, because the man beats the dog, he's a rot shark. That's another reason why I'm scared of rots. Because he beats the dog. Later in the evening, he came to give the dog fish. The dog bites his hand. It did happen. So he doesn't keep grudges now. Yeah. You beat him, no. After you finish beating him, if you come and meet him, you come and start licking you. He's an attention seeker. Yes, he loves attention. Female dogs are different, guy. First of all, the way they pee. I cannot even tell when she wants to pee. When we're inside the house, the time when she was inside the house, she could just pee. I know God knows say she don't pee. Male dogs, they don't pee, they raise their leg. Yeah. Female dogs don't pee, they just bend. So I don't even know when this girl won't pee or not. Do you understand? So I'm still getting to understand her to a certain extent. I don't know so much. Cautioning her, but I don't know that she do audition, she know the fee paying. Even if you caution her, she will say, like I said, I think female dogs are more stubborn. I don't know how true that is. But I think
so from your experience?
From my experience, yes. Yeah. If you beat him one time, you don't leave that thing. How you beat her, she will still run, go back that thing. It's in pain away. I feel like say dogs they indoors, but if they carry them go outside to, maybe for walks, or to the park, it just be like say they give them break from prison. That's what they feel. I don't know, but online, if you can see online, but from my own experience, if I carry my dog now, I bring them from inside the house, and I take them outside. Immediately I just release the leash. It's as if they've gotten freedom that they've never seen before. There was a day he ran, my neighbors left the gate open, but he was walking out around the compound. Yeah. And they left the gate open and he ran out. Guy, I find this dog for hours. But he came back. He came back after 2 hours. Guy, that day me and him fight tug of war. And him, because he's not used to being beaten now, that's why I don't play with one. You should fuck up, I discipline her sharp. Him, they don't used to beat him, so if you beat him, he feels like he's you're attacking him. So he wants to fight back. Yeah. That's his next response. So before I touch this guy, I always mouth guard and sharp before now, she don't know say she fuck up. I know so she'll be disciplined.
What's this? What's with this?
She don't tire you like now, see this guy. I think she don't waste her time. What's there like she's not tired, bro? See.
Oh, okay.
On this one soon. Black or blue tongues.
Oh, okay.
So once you just see a blue-tongued dog and you see a cuffed tail, it's a chow chow, mostly foreign.
Chow chow.
But Nigeria, they crossbreed all these dogs. Yeah, they crossbreed them there.
If Jad and Richard could actually talk, what would you think they would say to you? Let's start with Jad.
She came from Gara Gara house. Yeah, she came from I saw the person that was doing the distress sale. She's a military woman. Her husband is a military man. Yeah. So I saw the picture of the place, the environment where her parents. So it's not well kept. It's just scattered and all of that. So just be like say she come from village, come town. So she might be very happy. Yeah.
I've not really had so much time to explore ourselves. I've not gotten to know her. I heard that, and that's like observe from dogs. Training, you train them when they are small. In as much as they don't learn it or they don't act like they learn it so much. Once they grow big, they snap out of it.
Yeah.
Snap out of a lot of things, especially this guy. But this guy was easy. But her, that she's stubborn, I heard that she will snap out of a lot of things. So I think she'll be happy. She'll be happy that she's with me. She'll tell me thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
What will Richard tell you?
That's one with the fight. With the fight. But now from the place of love.
Yeah.
From a place of love. So he likes my sister more than me. Now my sister, they sleep with him for bed.
Wow.
All those things. Yeah. My sister, anytime my sister is around, they go to my sister. They don't stay with me. So I don't know. Because now only me they beat him. Nobody from my house beat him. They fear to beat him. So you see the verse, they talk, say they are the children for him, but
at all, you see they do something.
Yeah, do something. Next thing is they carry dogs, go town to go groom them. Sometimes I don't do it for this dog. This one she came, I've never done it for her. This one I do it for him on a regular. Every 2 to 3 months I take him to Fortune's place.
Yeah.
For grooming.
Yeah.
And that place I'll pay like 30k. They'll bath him, they'll groom his hair, they'll cut his nails, they'll brush his teeth. When he was young I used to do all those things, but as time went on I just got tired.
Alright.
You know they weird.
Richard is
human being.
I think
that's why I buy him from 9 years dog. Richard.
Okay, so you just adopted and then continued using him. I would have asked you
why did I change it?
Why did you change
he was
it?
I thought he was like this already.
Yeah, but
when I got
change it now.
I just went along with
just
it.
Went to
yes,
the flow.
I went to the flow.
So this one, Richard has been with you for a year, let's say a year.
2 years.
2 years, and Jade has been with you for
since December. I got her in January.
So let's say 6 months.
Or February.
So let's say 6 months.
No, her is not. Her age is not up to 6. They gave it to her late December.
Okay, so let's say
I got her in January or February.
So let's say 5 months thereabouts.
Yes,
Okay, so Jade 4 months. Richard 2 years. So in 2 years, how much have you spent? How much have you spent on Richard? Yeah, that's the male. So how much have you spent on Richard?
Oh. You know when they ask your parents how much you don't spend on top?
Roughly, at least.
Oh, I don't know. But it'll be going into million now.
Wow.
Yes, now.
Richard,
yeah. He's alone.
Richard, you enjoy, you know.
He's alone. There was a time we used to buy him chicken. That's another thing. I think like it was, you know, this new excitement of getting a foreign breed.
Yeah,
I think people don't talk about that thing a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, when you get new dog, you go feel like say, this dog will spoil this dog.
Just like giving birth, you know. Baby, everything.
You don't want to spoil, just want to do everything. Like this one, now she no chop. The things really this guy enjoy. This guy don't feel enjoy him now because I don't feel try that kind of rubbish with her. Sorry. That's why he's like this now.
Sorry.
Normally I want him to grow big, but he doesn't eat. And I cannot be feeding you chicken every day of your life.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nobody you they pay my money. Yes, now.
So we want to ask him now if he's actually a responsible pet owner.
Obviously.
So are you a responsible?
My answer is obviously. It's obviously. First of all, it is an advantage being a vet.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that it's an advantage being a vet. So me as a vet, it makes me before my dog is already feeling sick, I've already started observing this dog now, but he has a lot of people don't know that dogs have anxiety. This dog has anxiety now. He's not the kind of dog that can be left alone for a long period of time.
Yeah.
He doesn't like it. That fear of staying alone, and that's another reason why I'm happy I got a second dog, so that he can have a play partner or somebody that he can actually stay with.
Yeah.
So yes, I am a very, very responsible dog owner. Don't worry yourself.
Congratulations. All right. So it was a nice time chatting with you. Getting to know Jade and Richard.